Radio check.
Hey everybody, it's Steve with SKY194, and I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to stop in and visit and check out my stream. And we're here at Paul Ricard. Huge challenge today. I'm gonna have to really drive like a man possessed, pretty much. So I hope I can meet the challenge, but it's going to be really tough because with the Porsche, I have done some practice. I have really practiced a good amount trying to get the Porsche to work and what's best and what fits, and I've got a couple different options. It is practice right now. Qualifying will be at the top of the hour, which is, it says qualifying there, but it's really just practice. And we probably have about that much time, probably roughly 25 minutes before the qualifying starts. And of course, then it'll be the bronze, and then the silver, and then the platinum group, which that's what I'm in. And it'll be 10 minutes each. So you don't have a lot of time to get that in. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you don't have a lot of time to do overs, you know. I mean, you really need to nail it on the first one, or at least get a good qualifying time, and then maybe try to go for, you know, everything. But it's going to be really tough. I know these. I mean, I'm kind of on the back foot because, to be honest with you, if I can get out of here on the podium, it'd be really, really good. And I'm really hoping I can stay in the top 5, because obviously it's really tough with the Porsche. Draft is absolutely huge here with the car. So let's go out and let's test a race run with it and see what we can do. I gotta remember which one I was using. I think it was this one. And you can see I'm using the max wing. So I got max wing on this car, and that's what I mean. It is absolutely handles like great, but you're down some speed on the straightaway. And to see, the thing is, it's hotter here than it was in the practice server, so I'm gonna have to decide if I want to go with that or the other way. So let's try it. I'm gonna go down 2 on each of these, because it's about the difference in temperature. It was about 22, 20, it was like 23, I think. So let's go down 2. And let's see what it does in this temperature. We could maybe try the other one if I have enough time. $155.4.
There's a car behind. Take care, rejoin him. Okay, Steve, we've got 23 minutes to get the job done.
So it makes for hopefully make for a good, exciting race, because on the twisty parts, this thing is a missile. But then I'm down a little bit on the straightaway. But the equalizer is the draft. If I can stay in somebody's draft, it's a massive difference. Gonna be, like I said, this is gonna be a huge challenge. But I really like Paul Ricard. It's always, I've always had some really good races here. Hopefully I won't be too worn out for the race. I've been practicing maybe a little too much.
That's a new fastest lap for Santos, 1:55 and 5:1.
Santos is gaining on me.
The guy in front has just done a 1:56.00.
Yeah, Brooks, he was fastest in practice too.
You're a tenth off the pace in sector 2. Fastest lap for Santos, 1:55.06. Incident sector 3, yellow flag. Sector 3 is now clear.
If I could get up to Brooks up there, but I'll never catch. Won't catch him.
Fastest lap for Bourne, 1:54.36. Yellow flag in sector 1. Sector 1 is now green. Incident in sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow. Green flag in sector 1.
Oh, twitch there.
Incident in sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. Green flag, sector 2. Sector 3 3 is yellow. Sector 3 is green.
Dang. Lost all my time.
Sector 1 is yellow.
Third isn't bad. If I could stay there, that wouldn't be bad. Hate that curb. Gotta stay away from that curb. Dang, lose it again. You wouldn't believe how much I'd gain if I had somebody in front of me on the draft. I would be gaining a ton.
Yellow flag, sector 3. Okay, Steve. 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. It looks like has crashed. Sector 3 is clear. Yellow flag. Incident clear. Green flag. Incident in sector 1. Yellow flag.
At least it's staying pretty consistent.
Sector 1 is green. That lap was at 154.70. Yellow flag, stay right, clear right. Incident clear, green flag. Yellow flag, green flag, incident clear. Sector 1 is clear.
I was gonna draft off him. I guess he didn't want me to.
Incident in sector 1, yellow flag. Green flag, sector 1. Yellow flag. flag.
Why is everybody just getting out of the way?
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Everybody's just getting out of the way.
Yellow flag.
I don't get
Clear of the
that.
incident. Green flag. Right side's clear. Sector 2 is now yellow. It looks like has stacked it. Green flag in sector 2. That's a new fastest lap for Brooks, 154.04.
I hope that's qualifying. Hope he's in a qualifying type thing.
Green flag in sector 3. Yellow flag. Green flag, you're clear.
Right on the Delta.
Green flag in sector 1. You've just done a 154.70. Okay, Steve, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Out too wide.
Going violate this lap, track limits.
That was another problem, is you have to push so hard that you get a lot of track limits, and that's getting you get a drive through.
New fastest lap for Bourne, 153.91.
Yeah, they're going for the qualifying. If I qualified here, I'd be happy, to be honest. I don't know who's in 4th.
Sector 1, yellow flag. Sector 1 is green.
Oh, Packham. Looks like Mr. Pac-Man was 4th in the BMW.
Yellow flag, sector 3 is clear, green flag. We can see lighter has spun off. Green flag, you're clear of the incident.
Yeah, I'm not worried about getting pulled because there ain't no way.
P3, sector 1 time's okay.
Not gonna happen. Not going to get it with the Porsche. But it would be good if I could stay in the first 2 rows. Yeah, it might be a 53.5. That would be, yeah. Brooks ran a 53.8 in the practice server, and it was cooler, so.
Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace.
It feels really good still, so I'm really happy with it. The car's holding its own, and I've been driving for 15 minutes. And I'm running constant. I mean,
Yellow flag.
my lap times are like within hundredths, maybe a tenth. If you look. 54.6, 54.7, 54.7, 54.99, 54.6. I mean, the last one was off because I ran into traffic, but I mean, that's super consistent, and that's no draft. None. So if I can keep doing that, maybe I could have a chance to finish on the podium. Lloyd is good. He was really fast. Packham, you know, Mr. Pac-Man, he's always right up there. I don't see any of the other guys. I think there's Brooks is here, but wasn't there somebody else in the McLaren that was fast? Can't remember his name now. Durant's, yeah, he's a really fast guy. That's right. Oh, all right. He's not running this race. I wonder why. I hope everything's okay. But yeah. So I have a chance because he was definitely. So I got a chance to, you know, if I can stay out of trouble, is, you know, at least to get on a podium. Of course, you got, like I say, you got Pac-Man. He's right there, and Lloyd is not that far off either. He's only a couple tenths back from when I was running in practice. So again, a lot of it depends on, you know, not making any mistakes. Yeah, I ran a 53.9 in practice qualifying. That was a really good, for me, that's with no draft qualifying pace. That was a really, I was only a tenth off my personal best.
Okay, Steve.
So
5 minutes to go.
I was really happy with that because I had no draft or anything. So if I was drafting, I would gain a ton. So we got to remember the temperatures are 25 and 27. I'm probably going to have to up that a little bit on that. I'm going to reset here for qualifying. I'm going to knock this down. There we go. And tires. Probably gonna go up. Go up 1 because it's gonna be cooler by at least another degree. And that should be it for qualifying. We're set for that. But yeah, I mean, you know, I've never done a race here with a max wing. So this is a major challenge to see where we can finish. But I do have another good setup for it that's only got an 8 wing, and it's actually really good, but it was a little slower, but it was faster down the straightaway. I'm really tempted to use that because it gains a couple mile an hour down the straightaway, but overall lap time I was slower. So I'm just gonna go for the, you know, the grand slam, the home run, whatever you want to call it, and just go with this. Because this is, you know, again, when the car changes balance a lot when you're in the draft and, you know, in the corners, and I don't want to lose it. I don't want the car, you know, you're pushing hard in a race. You're always going to push that little bit harder, that 11 tenths. I mean, you're always going to be right over the limit, and you don't want to wreck. So at least that's the idea. I have had so many good races here at Paul Ricard, I couldn't even count. I mean, between leagues and LFM and CP server, I've had so many good races here. That's why I really like this place. I mean, you know, think about it with the Porsche. It's probably one of the slowest down the straightaway. But instead of trying to play, I'll never be the fastest no matter what. It'll never be the fastest down the straightaway. So the only way to combine, to counter that is to try to be faster in the corners. So. And if I get behind somebody, and draft,
2 minutes to go. 2 minutes.
That's another thing. I didn't know it, but this seems like this Porsche drafts really, really good. So if I get behind somebody, it's gonna pick up and stay with them. I can't pull out and pass. That's never gonna happen. But you can stay right there behind him. What happened to? Oh. Okay. Like I said, I knew this was getting ready to restart. Should be bronze. I'll show you my other setup. This is the other one, and I will leave these setups in the description. They're for free, and this is a really good setup. I'm really happy with both of these setups. I really have spent some time on them. This one, again, a little different here and there. One more click on the TC. A little bit different springs, I think. And a little bit different, but this is the big difference, is the ride height's different, and I got an 8 wing. And this will give you another couple mile an hour down the straightaway, at least 2. And it feels a little bit more balanced. You can't attack the curves as hard, but you can still do really good. I'm really tempted to go with this because this is a really good balanced setup. So again, I'll leave this setup in the description also for free, and I'll leave the one I'm using also now, and I'll put it under like a high downforce or something, a HD or something, or I'll just put something on it to recognize it. But really good setups for the Porsche. I mean, again, I ran my all-time personal best in the Porsche here. That's I don't know. That's saying a little something over all the other cars that I've had. So, again, I'm really happy, and I'm hoping maybe I can even do better than that today in the race, because that's, with the draft, that makes a massive difference with the Porsche, because that's where it's lacking. Everywhere else, it's great. I mean, this thing is the best handling I've ever had here. So I'm working on the next setup for the Audi, is that mount panorama. I'm started that already. Still got more I gotta look out, but I'm working on that too. That was the next track. That car is really fast too. I mean, the Audi has got some speed. If you can contain it, it's the opposite of the Porsche. I mean, as far as the speed part of it, but you got to be able to handle it. Hey, John, how you doing? Yeah, that thing, people better look out when I'm behind him in the twisty stuff, because I'm going to be breathing all over him. Might have to do some dive bombing. I hope not, but I mean, you never know where I got to pass. I got to pass. No, I'm definitely not going to be able to pass down a straightaway. That's not going to happen. Perfect scenario would be to pass in this third sector, and then that gives me another sector, the first sector, to pull a gap so they can't draft on me going down the straightaway. That's the absolute perfect scenario. But Because if you just draft, if you get by somebody in this first sector right up here, then they're still going to get, you know, you can't gonna be able to pull that much of a gap, and they'll just go drive right by you on the straightaway. So the best thing is, like I said, is to do it on the third sector and then try to pull a gap and keep it. Yeah, that's going to be tough. I mean, that's going to be hard to do that. Good night. Racing, I don't know how you can do that. I would definitely put the 4C back way down on that one. With the curbs, because the curbs are just, they're pretty, at least on me, with my stuff, I got turned way up. So it's, you know, like my road effects, I think, are on 50 or something like that. Like I said, I got it on the same settings that James Baldwin does. I kind of copied his on the that's what he had. Not for my base, but for the in-game stuff. See what Hutchin does. He's been coming on pretty strong lately. I might race the Audi next season. Because I'm doing all these setups for it and getting some drive time. I might. Let's see. I'll have to see how I can go with it. Something different. I don't think I've ever done that, because usually that car is DOP is not real favorable for it, but you know, either is for the Porsche either. So it's just something to do because it's different and it's fun to car drive. It is a fun car to drive and race. So yep, up at the top. That's what I thought. 156.1. He's got everybody by almost a second. Wow. He can break into the 55s. Wow, 4/10 up now. He's going to get in the 55s. Good. I don't doubt it. Get through this section smooth. Got traffic in front of him, it looks like. Might hold him up. I don't know, he's going slow too. Might mess him up. Yep, 55.6. Good lap. For a bronze, that's really good. He's got everybody by a good amount. I mean, over 6/10. It'll be their last lap for the bronze guys. Silver's out next. Jay Lee's usually up there too in the Ferrari, but I don't know. He's not. I don't know. He's pretty far back, so I don't know if he's gonna. I don't know if that's him or I can't see the number on that Ferrari, so I'm not sure if that's Mike or Jay Lee. Look like Jay Lee. Look like I said 42. So he's right in front of him. But he's, if anything, that's helping him because he's going to gain for drafting going down the straightaway. Again, I'll leave the setup, you know, again, I'll leave the links to my setups in the description later today. And they always are free, like all my setups. Yeah, he went wide. They both went wide. I think he'd do another lap, I guess. And had a couple seconds, but I don't think it'd be worthless. Yep. Silver's out. So that's the end. A couple guys will have one more lap. Yeah, geez, he's still pretty far behind. Yeah, Hutchin gained another 1/10 of a second. He's in the mid 55s. So again, really good. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Lap time and again, this place can be pretty abrasive. So, I mean, especially that last third sector, I mean, you're really sliding some and it just tears the tires off. So, you know, again, you want to, you know, sometimes maybe consistency wouldn't be so bad here either. You know, if you can hold those same times and keep doing it. Yeah, but yeah, I've always liked Paul Ricard. Oh, he lost it. Yep, set too much. Oh, who's going to take silver? Kiss is in here. He's sick. Hope he feels better. Said he was not going to make it. Didn't think he was going to make it anyway. I don't see him here. So who's going to... You got Garnham. He's been up there. Watch Garnham and see what he does in the old Godzilla. Nice livery on the GTR. We got 40 here today. Good, pretty good turnout. Mustang does good here, so you got Howard too. I mean, he could be up there. Be interesting to see who comes out. I mean, Kiss was doing, he was always up at the front, so it's too bad that he couldn't make it. Yeah, good chance he could, Brian. Yeah, he's. Yeah, if Garnham wins, wins the champion. He would not win, but he'd take the lead in the championship. So yeah, I can definitely a possibility. Again, you know, stay out of trouble because obviously they're usually farther back in the pack. So I hope we can get a clean start through these, so we can get to the back straightaway. Everybody just needs to mind their P's and Q's and just they don't have the position, then don't put your nose in there. I got to be careful myself because I almost had a wreck in the practice race because of that on the first couple corners. So I got to watch it too. Oh, because the car, you know, just really handles so good. You got to just watch it in the beginning. You don't want to overdo it. Oh, I got to be careful. Good time, 54.93 by Garnham. And Howard's right there. He's, well, not right there, but a half a second behind. That's still doable. Very good time. Again, I should almost think that they should be in platinum, really, to be honest. Garnham and Kiss, they're both way up into qualifying order in platinum, so... Oh, might have lost some time there. There you got Squirrely coming off the corner. Way wide, way wide. That's definitely one car you don't have to worry about the wing. You pretty much just max it out everywhere you go. Pretty sure that's what you did. You did, John. John, when you ran a Nissan, and he did really good with it. He's way late and way squirrely. I don't know if he's not running enough wing or it looks really squirrely. That car's got plenty of speed. No matter what wing you run. His problem is it just doesn't have a grip. that's his issue. Oh, that's why you need the wing. Heck, it would probably be faster if you could go another 1 or 2 more clicks in the wing than what it has. It needs downforce. But he's still up a half a second. Howard. Yeah, I don't even think they use 6 gear here. I don't even think they use 6 gear here at Paul Ricard. Maybe if you're in a draft, maybe. Using one of the stock liveries. Looks nice. I don't know, they're pretty, not too bad, I guess. A little wide. Not too bad there. It's good. Ooh, Stathis got into second. No, Howard didn't pick up any. So they're running about mid-55s where Hutchin is. You know, just a little bit quicker than Hutchin. So, again, they're kind of tight right there. Hey, Joe Blow. Nice to hear from you. From across the pond. Like the other guys. I know John and Brian are both from across the pond, too. Oh, thank you, guys over there, for your support. Just subscribe to my channel. I get a lot of support from guys in Italy and over there in England and all around there, you know, Ireland, everything around there. hopefully it'll be an interesting race. That's the main thing. I mean, I do have a good chance of. I think I can. You know, I got a pace to where I can at least be on the podium. So it just depends if I have any issues, which can always happen. So. Yes, Joe Blow's awesome. He's been with me a long time. Matter of fact, he's the one that gave me the fuel calculator that I use still today. Make sure I make sure I loaded the right one. I might have loaded the other one back in. Yeah, I got the right one. I want to make sure I loaded the right one back in. I can't afford to mess up.
The pit exit is clear. Push now. Yellow flag. We have minutes to clear left.
Of course, the other day in the practice race, I had an issue with
Clear.
going out of bounds, so I got to watch that this time because you're pushing so hard that, you know, and I have to use every bit of track and every bit I can to keep my momentum going, and sometimes I go over, so need just to have a good solid lap, the first lap. I'm catching Jeremy really bad.
Sector 3 is now yellow. Yellow flag. You're clear. Incident clear.
But it's not going to be my fast lap because, you know, the tires are still coming up. It's going to be this second or third easily. Dang it. I'm catching them pretty quick. Hopefully you can stay ahead of me.
Just done a 154.87.
Keep pushing.
Five minutes to go, 5 minutes left. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 25 Celsius.
I'm catching Jeremy like crazy. Try for one more lap, but it's gonna be close.
Yellow flag sector 2. Green flag sector 2. Fastest lap for Bourne, 154.15.
Dang it, lost all my time.
Fastest lap for Brooks, 153.80. Laps of fuel remaining. Sector 1 time is good. Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.27 off the pace. The lap time was at 154.22.
Come on.
Sector 1 is quick.
If there's any more in it or not.
Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
Got on the paint.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. This is the last lap of fuel, P2. Yellow flag.
Nope.
Incident clear. Back to green flag. Yellow flag. Stay sharp.
No, that's the best I can do. I could do a little bit better, but it's there, but it's just, you got to really have it nailed. I mean, there's a high 53 in it, but I still, Chris will get by me, but that's okay. Pac-Man's still about 3/4 of a second away, so hopefully he won't. That would be good, because then I'd be on the inside. That would be on the inside row, so it'd be nice if I could stay third, rather than not be fourth. You know, on the outside, you get blocked. Let's watch Chris. Here he comes. We could do one more lap. Nope. got one
New
more.
fastest lap for Brooks, 153.76.
Craig's still having a hard time with it. Ooh, Santos has moved up. He was doing good too, so he's moved up into 4th now. I think he's at least Ferraris. Oh, you got Paula too. I mean, he's up there, but he's I think all 3 of them are right there. So we'll see who can move up. Chris Bourne is right by me. I mean, he's only what 500ths away. So he might be able to pull off another get ahead of me. Doesn't say what his is.
That's the end of the session. P2.
Nope. They didn't get it. Wow. That's really surprising. Very surprising. Now just to double check with my calculator. My Joe Blow calculator, just to make sure it's got enough fuel, which should have remembered from one of the practice races earlier, but I don't remember. Yeah. Okay. And always put a couple extra in it too, because you know when you're doing this, you know, drafting, it will use more fuel. If you're getting a lot of drafting, the car will burn more fuel because I mean you're going faster and faster. So just a little extra for that. So again, I'll start off with with 50 and then go with 40 afterwards. Temperatures, of course, go up another one on the front.
Minutes. Pit window opens after 5 seconds. P2.
Go up one more. Because again, it's a little warmer, or a little cooler, I mean, than it was, and it's going to get cooler.
The track temp is 25. The air temp is 24 Celsius.
Oh, I'll leave this one where it is. This way here, you got plenty of time to make adjustments on your pit stop stuff down the back straightaway. At least if you're not, I guess, too busy drafting. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, it's so easy to get. You can be ahead, but just one little thing, and you lose it. So, I mean, I kept losing it a little bit too. So, like I said, I know I do a 53.9 something. I did it before in the practice server. Oh. But I'm still second. I wouldn't have changed anything, so that's still good. Got Ferraris everywhere behind me. Yeah, it gets pretty dusk once later in the race. Usually it gets pretty... It's not dark, but it's a little dusk. Really surprised to be ahead of Bourne, because Chris is very fast. Oh, I'm very surprised. I think he's got it in the bank. Oh, he's got the speed there. It's just a matter of just connecting the dots. He's raced and won most of the practice races, or been up at the front anyway. So, I mean, he's got the speed, and it's consistent. You know, the Ferrari, it's always consistent. You know that it's going to stay that way. Yeah, you know it's going to stay that way. That's one thing of the Porsche. That's what I was trying to accomplish, at least stay close, because that's the worst thing about the Porsche is later on it starts losing its pace, and the Ferrari just stays there. So that's when you really start getting a gap. So I'm hoping that I can maybe lessen that and keep it a little bit more consistent, I hope. Thank you, Joe Blow. See how these McLarens are on the start. Which I don't care. I really don't want to lead, because I'd rather have somebody pull me away. Where if I'm in the lead, then they're all going to freight train me. So but if he's in the lead, then I get behind him, and you know, we can pull away. So, you know, like, and I know Chris would be there too, and who knows who can hang on for a few laps or can hang on. So
Stay behind the pace car. The
right behind the pace car. No, we're just going double file now. Thank you, John. Again, this is the first race I think I've ever done with a full wing. Oh, maxed out in the Porsche. So it's going to be interesting, because, I mean, obviously my strengths are going to be in all the corners, and their strengths, they got more balanced, I'm sure. You know, they're still good in the corners, but, you know, straight away, the cars already got it naturally, and then on top of it, they probably have less wing in it. So it's, you know, it's going to be interesting to see what happens.
Left side. Still there. He's still there. Clear Rear left. Alright, Steve. Pit window open.
Go! Chris cracked.
Yellow flag. Green flag.
Wasn't me, was it? I mean, he didn't hit me, so I don't know what he... Maybe he got in there too hot and he was going to hit me. I don't know.
Car number 118 is now in the lead. Let's see what we can salvage.
Yeah, he went back to the pits.
We think that has been it. Green flag sector
Brooks got a drive-through.
P5 behind is now 1.2.
Holy crap. Oh my goodness gracious. Dang it. That was terrible. Don't want to get on these curbs.
To P3 behind is increasing. It's now 1.5.
Yeah, he's pushing really, really hard. Yep. That's why I'm pushing hard, but I guess I don't want to overdo it because he's got to go in anyway. But I don't want these guys to catch me from behind, so.
The gap ahead is now 1.3. Just done a 154.79. Stay between the lines, please, Steve.
Ah, dang it. There's the first one.
P2.
Tires seem down a little bit. They seem a little low. Might have to pressure them up a little bit. Wow, Apollo's in the pits as well? Wow. Whoa.
behind is now 1.3 seconds.
Yeah, see, they're catching me behind too, so I can't. They're not that far behind. You better go in. There he goes.
The leader, Brooks, is pitting. You're leading. That's a new fastest lap for
Wrong.
154.74. Car in front is 2 laps behind.
They're pulling away here. Wow. Yep, I'm just going to try to put my head down, do some consistent lap times. No.
All right. Clear right.
Yeah, I had to back out of it for a second there because I didn't know which way he was going. Oh, this is Crew Chief. It's an added thing here. Crew Chief is what I use. It's another app that you can get. It's free. That's what I use on the spotting and everything.
The gap to P2 behind is now 1.0 seconds.
Yeah. Lauren is right behind me, so.
That's a new fastest lap for Brooks, 154.41.
Yeah, I can't back up too much because, I mean, he's right there. And Mr. Pac-Man's not far behind either. As soon as they get under a second, they're going to start picking up my draft. Dang it. Don't want to slide. It's getting tires too hot.
That lap was at 154.77.
You're gonna do better through there. P23.
Behind is now 2.0 seconds.
What is going on with... What happened to Chris? Maybe he's lost it, or I don't know, somebody hit him, or I don't know what happened. Dang it.
Cut the track. Keep it nice and tidy.
Yeah, that's better through that section. Lost it. Yeah, I'm cooking them.
Behind is now 1.6 seconds. You're in the lead. Okay, Steve, you've got half your fuel left. Sectors 1 and 2 are quick. Sector 3 time is quick. Good consistency. Keep them coming.
Don't want to get it out of bounds. Main thing is try to be consistent. Can't believe the difference in front, how the pressure's changed down the straightaway.
Gap 2.
Volume.
Behind is now 2.0. Done at 155.02.
That's better. Now, I'm sure he'll get back up. I don't know how close, but I'm sure he'll get back in the top, probably maybe in the top 5. So who knows? That's why I just keep the pace up. A little bit too much sliding. Don't want to slide.
Gap to P2 behind is now 2.6 seconds.
Go, go, go!
Yellow flag, sector 1. We think Sauvage and Lighter have gone off. Sector 1 is clear.
Come on! My brake bias up.
Okay, Steve, there's a car exiting the pits. Heads up. We estimate 4 laps fuel remaining. Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. Green flag Sector 3. Left rear is hot.
Yep, sure is.
Santos is pitting from position 23.
Yeah,
he'll be close in front of you when he exits.
I only got another couple more laps.
Behind is now.
So if I can just get through another couple laps, I can get fresh rubber. This lap and one more.
Sauvage is pitting from P29. It looks like he'll come out just behind you.
That's better.
We estimate 3 laps of fuel left. He's pitting from P15. He should come out just in front of you.
Stay near my Delta.
Temperatures look good.
One more.
Only 2 more laps of fuel.
Volume.
Behind is pitting. Okay, Steve, that's good consistency. Keep it up.
There's Peter.
The guy ahead is 2 laps behind. Holmes is pitting from position 12. We think he'll come out just behind you.
Yeah, Kenny got to drive through.
The captain. behind is now 5.0 seconds.
Oh, shoot.
Clear right. You've only got enough fuel for this lap.
Yeah, I got one more lap.
On your right. Right side's clear. Alright, Steve, the next car is 2 laps behind.
No, I guess not. Well, I don't think he practiced with it. You got to practice with it. I mean, it's not gonna, you know, he maybe adjusted a little bit to his suit, but Porsche doesn't suit a lot of people.
The end of this lap. Box this lap. That's half a gallon of fuel left.
He should have used, I don't know which one he's using, but this one I sent him this morning was definitely better, so I told him he should go with that, but
Yellow flag in sector 1. We think that and Lloyd have spun off. Look out for the pit speed limit. When we exit the pits, we should be in P3 behind Sauvage.
at 1 liter. Hey, Oba.
Hopkins behind is pitting now.
Oh, yeah, because you got the dirty language on. He cusses you out. Yeah, I don't have that turned on in case people get offended by it, so I don't do that. Yeah.
There's traffic behind. Okay, Steve, just keep hitting your marks. This is looking good. That's 20 minutes to go. Torrance is entering the pits. He's in P8.
Oh, what happened to Lauren? He must have had a bad pit stop or something.
The next car is 1 lap behind.
Don't see Brooks yet. He should be moving up through the field, I'm sure.
leader. Freddie is pitting. Freddie ahead is pitting.
Thank you.
Car ahead is 2 laps behind. Car left. Clear left.
Got one-arm mic up here.
In front of us is now 2 laps behind. Gap 2
Haley.
behind is now 4.4.
Mike.
Pay attention to track limits, please, Steve.
Dang it! I thought that was okay. I must have been right on the edge.
The guy ahead of us is 2 laps behind.
That's Nico's.
Gap 2, P2 behind is now 5.8. 15 minutes remaining, 15 minutes to go. You're looking really good. Come on, keep your focus. On your left, clear left. New fastest lap for Borum, 154.36.
You haven't seen Chris either.
Fastest lap for Brooks, 154.18. Okay, Steve, the next car is 2 laps behind.
Yeah, I'm still in the shell. I updated awesome, so I don't know if he updated it or not, but I just updated that like yesterday. No, I'm definitely not going to be fastest lap.
You're in the lead. The gap behind is now 7.0.
I can't believe I haven't drafted one time. That's like a never. I don't know if I've ever done that. I mean, usually you draft the first lap or two or something. I never drafted really at all. Everybody had issues.
That's your quickest lap. You've got 10 minutes left, 10 minutes to go. That's a new fastest lap for Brooks, 154.14. Behind is increasing. It's the right side. Clear right.
I gained a little time there. Woo! Hit something.
We've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Hit a bump or something. I think I went too wide. Dang, I had a great lap going too. I mean, a great lap for this time of the race, but I think I hit a bump with my tire, with my rear. got another good lap going. I know, I had extra speed from the draft. Yep. No, I blew it. I was about another tenth ahead on the other lap.
Behind is now 8.2 seconds.
Too wide. Need to cut it in earlier.
Just half your fuel.
Still near my Delta. Yeah, Merche. He's been strong. I didn't see him. Dang it!
Okay, Steve. We've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Man. Hey, that's why I didn't want to go to the inside. I was afraid I'm going to end up running out wide. And
5 minutes remaining. Bring it on home. You're the man.
I'm just going to have to just take it easy. I got 9 seconds or 8 seconds.
Behind is now 9.0 seconds.
Can we get to the end? Can't have any more out of bounds, or I'm screwed. Oh, have to watch it. Let's take it in here a little bit slower.
lap time was 1:55.04. Lap times are pretty consistent. Behind is increasing. It's now 9.8. The pit window closes in 2 minutes.
Oh, there's Chris. He's up to 4th.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
He's moved way up. Good job for having to crash in the first corner. Are they streaming this race today? I didn't know if the eSENIORS was even streaming. I think they are streaming. I think they said that in the meeting that they were streaming.
Pit window closing in 1 minute. One more lap for the win. Come on.
Yeah. I figured I would be drafted, and I haven't drafted none. And I've been taking it easier, you know, some laps, so it'll only be like a little bit. Thought I was going to be pushing harder than this the whole race, and then plus down the back straightaway, I thought I'd be drafting like crazy.
Okay, Steve, pit window is closed.
Yeah, I'm surprised Brooks didn't move up. I don't know where, unless he, I don't, that's really odd. Made it. Woohoo! I won. Yes. Still would have been nice to have a great race with somebody, but still, I'll take it. I need it for my points. Yeah, Brooks finished 5th. Chris Bourne 3rd. Brent finished back in 7th. Something must have happened to him because he must have had a bad pit stop or something. Thank you, Mark. Oprah, Brian, Joe Blow. Everybody, John, appreciate it. That was, I mean, I kind of just took advantage of their misfortune, but I mean, with Chris going out in the first corner. I mean, I told you both Brooks and Chris really had better pace, I think, than me. The only way that would equalize it is me drafting down the back straightaway. Then it would equalize it because it's basically like free horsepower. So if I could stick with them on the back straightaway, I would gain. I gain a bunch of time, and the car would still be stable going to that last corner. I mean, it still had more than enough downforce. I mean, as far as and that's what I liked about it. Even if I went in there a lot faster because I was drafting, it would still go in there really good.
22. Okay, we're done.
Compared to if you didn't have much wing and you went in there that much faster. I want to see what happened to Chris. I guess I got to go over to the. I don't know if they're having a interview. Go there right after this. Come on. Oh, somebody hit him or he just lost it? Oh, he got hit. He got hit. That's Santos? I think is that who's that? Who is Santos? Santos hit him in the back. Yep. I was wondering if somebody hit him. So let me look and see if they're having that. I'm not sure if they're having the let me get rid of. Thank you, Jim. Give you the rest of the day off.
Cars down there.
Yeah, this track.
Yeah, just needs to keep clean.
Yeah, not everyone loves this track. Okay, here's Steve as well. So welcome.
Yeah,
Steve.
this was my qualifying track for LFM. So.
Oh really? Yeah, I really like this track. I think,
I like it.
I think it's great. If you do a mistake, you slide off and you don't hit the barrier anytime soon. So.
Yeah. Exactly.
So great job in silver. You weren't really challenged. I mean, I saw someone got close to you a little bit.
Terry Howard was about a second, got to a second behind me. He was pushing me. I knew I couldn't make a mistake. And then I saw he had a drive through with, I think, 4 laps to go. So I could ease off a bit then. Yeah, he was pushing me hard.
And Steve Young, congratulations. What a race for you, because you had the 3rd and the 4th place in the last 4 races, and here you bag the gold. How was it?
Yeah, my first win for this year so far, for this season, I mean. So I'm really happy because I really wasn't planning on that because I really didn't have the ultimate pace, but, misfortune for Brooks and Chris both, and it just kind of left the door open for me not to mess up. And of course I had some challenges from some other guys too, so I just had to keep a good pace and stay out of trouble.
Yeah, you had a good margin to the other guys behind there. And behind you, Chris Bourne was doing a really great race. You had to look back the battle he had here in the actually I missed you going over the get the checkered flag because I followed Chris, because there was such a great battle there for him, and he came up, had driven up the field and recovered everything he lost in that accident he had in the beginning. So
yeah, that's impressive to come all the way back, and I think he went back to the pits too or something. So, or I don't know if he kept going. I wasn't sure if he went back to the pits or if.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so.
But yeah, I mean that's impressive to come all the way back up to the field and still finish where he finished. He finished 3rd or 4th? No, 4th or 3rd.
4th, yeah.
Yeah, 4th. So that's really, really, really good. But I mean, with the Porsche here, it's really at a disadvantage as far as speed and everything else. So I mean, I'm super stoked to win here. I was really expecting a super big challenge with Chris and Brooks, but I'll take what I can take. I can use the points.
Yeah,
yes. And he actually great race, Steve.
Yeah, Chris actually ended up P3. I see that P3.
He ended up P3.
So,
that's really wow.
That's kind of where he started. So that was good effort.
Maybe I'll have to go back and edit my video.
Yeah, well, at least I stopped his winning streak anyway. So he was winning every race of the year. So now I broke his winning streak.
Yeah, that's great.
Well, I said on my review of that belt tensioner last week that the race was, you know, it wasn't due to it, but it helped. And now I've just followed it up with another one.
Yeah.
So go and buy yourself a belt tensioner, everyone.
Yeah, that's it.
Right.
All right, thank you guys. Kalami next. So we'll see what happens then.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for the entertainment and congratulations
Thank
to
you.
the
Look
winner.
forward to it. Well done, Steve.
Thank you, you
All
too.
right, thank you guys. Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
So really happy with that. Again, we'll see what the Brooks. I don't know how that. Kind of hard to see how he's gonna how he jumped. I really wanted to see if he jumped to start. Oh, so I don't know if it shows. I don't think it shows green on here, or it shows green up there, maybe. Oh, this is past it. Here we go. It doesn't look like he was speeding to me, but maybe he was speeding and he wasn't, he didn't jump it, but it looked like he was speeding. Oh, he was loose. He's definitely loose. I wish I could have got closer to him, but I knew he had to drive through, but I just slipped a couple times and but we'll go back to the track and I'll go over the setup so everybody can have it. You know, the guys that aren't can't get the link off, you know, on consoles. So let's see something going through this first corner here. Very good. So let's go back to the track, and just so we can go over the setup. Yep, it's this one here. So again, I'm gonna make this a setup. So again, you know, temperatures are basically like 23, 24 were for this. But we got 24.5, 24 left side, 25.7, 24.8 right side. Toes -2, camber at -4, casters all the way maxed out. The toe in the rear is a -0.05 with the camber maxed out on both sides. Electronics are 3 and 1. The fast laps I usually can do 2 and 1, and you can usually do that for a while. Maybe if you don't overdo it like I was doing in the beginning. You kind of overdo it and you get them too hot, then you can't. But 2-1 is still pretty good, and 3 you still get, you know, maybe you lose maybe a tenth or so, but you're still pretty quick. Of course, I put 55 liters. Maxed out on the anti-roll bar, maxed out brake power, 52 on the brake bias. You can go down to 51, no problem. Springs on the left is 146,000. Spring on the right is 141.5. Bump stop rate is 600 on the left, 500 on the right. Bump stop range is 5 on the left, 10 on the right. And springs on the rear is 187,000 on the left rear and 174,500 on the right rear, with a bump stop rate of 800 on the left and 700 on the right. Bump stop range is 0 on the left and 20 on the right. Any roll bar is 4, and the preload is 110. again, all these things I have tried so many different things with this. It just, you can go through there full throttle through that right-hand turn. I mean, and then downshift, in between, basically halfway. Once you hit the apex, you can maybe downshift a gear, but you can, that's how fast you can go through that corner. You can just blast through there. They're maxed out, rebound and fast rebound on the shocks. Aero got it all the way down on the front and 67 in the rear with a maxed out wing and a 2 in the brake ducts. That makes a difference too, because if you have to open it up, you lose a little bit of speed down the back straightaway. That's another thing that helped me is maximizing the brake ducts to where the speed, it helped me gain just a teeny bit. So again, I'll leave a link to this setup in the description, and to the other one that was a little bit more balanced and had a couple more mile an hour down the straightaway. And most people would be better off with that, because it's just, you're not having to drive it so crazy through the corners. It just has a better balance to it and the speed. So I will leave both of those links in the description with my Discord link. And again, it's all free. So again, I hope you give me a like and subscribe. I'm stoked about getting a win here that I didn't think I would get. And I really appreciate everybody's support, and I hope you enjoyed it, and come back and visit again really soon. Y'all take care. See ya.